My name's Michael. I was raised in Austell, Georgia, a place in which I've been here 48 years. And I come to tell you about something I think it's time to put out there for the public to hear. Did you know that all life began over here in America? And I can prove it. People who claim to understand the Bible, they have a little lack of understanding. See, we all have the gift of discernment, which is the ability to comprehend a knowledge in which one understands what he is seeking. Okay, that's the gift of discernment. We all have it, but different levels. Okay, it was the gift given to Adam. But see, I want to tell you something. These are the times in which the end of times is coming up real close. And I wanted to share with you about the Indians that had come out here and left up the Trail of Tears from around this area all the way to the reservation in North Carolina, right above Rayburn County in Clayton. But I wanted to talk to you also about the Ark of the Covenant, Solomon's mine, even that which is of Nebuchadnezzar's gold. That's Solomon's mine, okay, which I've found. And then there is the Garden of Eden, which I've located where all life has begun. Okay? If we don't correct the lies in which, or the mistakes in which we have stated, then the head can only go so far as what the ass can keep up. And God ain't going to drag no lies or deception behind him. And whatever we're standing on, it better be solid foundation. This is an area in which the Indians, they did live out here. There's a little opening in a cave out here. But I wanted to tell you and share with you, did you know that during the Civil War, they used to ship gold, boil it down, melt it down in the, they melted it down in the boilers that were up under the house that they used to warm the house, so they say. But they would melt gold and then turn it in, mold it into nails and stuff like that, and paint it black and then ship it across. It'd go up the trading lanes, which was the creek, Sweetwater Creek, all the way to Savannah, or all the way up to Michigan. Now that's the trading lanes for the Civil War, which goes all the way back to the French Revolution, which they were out here also in 1861. I got an 1881 penny from Great Britain. Found over near the castle that I located, that is in America, with a village right in front of it. A true castle, ladies and gentlemen. A true castle. Did you know that it does tell you how old the earth is? If you take one day as 1,000 years and 1,000 years is a day, guess what? That's 1,000 times 6. Multiply that times 6, because of the fact that he worked 6 days, not 7. He was off on 7, so it's 6.5. He finished his work and then he rested. But anyway, you take 6.5, multiply that times 1,000. That's 6,000, what, 500? 1,000 years is 1 day. Multiply that times 6.5, so that's 6,000. 6.5, 6,500. Multiply that number times 52 weeks, and then multiply that number times 2016, and then triple that number, and that'll give you the age of the earth in millions of years old. They say that Noah's Ark is over there in Turkey. It's not, ladies and gentlemen. It is, it's not where they think it is. See, the Mounts of Ararat is over at Mount Everest. Okay, the Mounts, MTS, Mounts of Everest, Ararat, the Mounts of Ararat, Ararat being a place. Now the mountains of Ararat, the greatest mountains of all, the mounts, is Mount Everest. Okay, they say they found it, yada, yada, yada. Well, I don't believe they did, because see, they came from over in a place where the Garden of Eden is, and the Garden of Eden is where the fire in the four corners are that exist, being ice on top and water underneath. Therefore, it is being hid. Okay? That's why America's so green, and all that barren land over there is barren, is because of the simple fact it had been underwater, flooded, and it hadn't developed yet. This is where the Garden of Eden was. Adjoined to the Garden of Eden was the United States. So you got Greenland, right? Up north. Ladies and gentlemen, I got more evidence to show that the understanding in which I have been, with the privilege of knowing that the Lord by my side, helping me, I experienced over 60% of that which is written in the Bible, spiritually or of the carnal mind. Either way, at least minimum 60%. I bear witness to the fact that even Jesus, in that which is in Revelations, or excuse me, right before Acts, it says, Jesus says, now you thought I was out from of God. You thought I was from of God. Well, I am from the Father. And that's what it says over in Acts. I am from the Father. He said, I am Son of Man. Well, guess what? Let me teach you one little sample of knowledge given to us. The mark of the beast is 6 61 and 6. And is an italic printed word that was inserted because they could not translate the word that was there. So the only word that fit was and. Well, even that lucked up because the word and in the numerical value of the Greek alphabet and numbering is equal to 1. So therefore 6, 3 times 2 plus 1 is 7, and then 6, mark of man. Mark of the beast, mark of number of man, and then 7 being God. Guess what? God and the devil is the same number, but in different sequence. Mark of the beast is 666. God's number is 767. This is a fact. Trees, that they say 1 ring equals 1 year. There's not a tree around that has less or more than 75 rings. None of them. You can cut them down and count them. Guess what? 75 years ago, there must be, I guess the United States was a barren land because the fact that there couldn't have been no trees if that's true. So it's not true, ladies and gentlemen. It can't be. There's no trees laying down to account for any trees that have died 75 years ago. Now I want to show you where Solomon's mine is, and I want to show you where Ark of the Covenant is, and I want to show you where Garden of Eden is. And I need the support and the supporters. I'm fishing for somebody to sponsor my field trips, in which case I'm financially bound to ask for help. If I've gained your attention, then you can reach me at 404-547-2635. Michael's my name. You'll get to know me. They call me Michael J. J for genius. But don't tell nobody, okay? I'm everything your parents warned you about. I stay on bottom and you can't knock me down and I won't fall. But if I happen to be there when you slip, well, I might be able to just soften your blow some. I'll see you next time. God loves you and I love you.